just don't make sense, and you need a friend. Grab my hand and come aboard. It's a special place called the I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait here. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
I think we should open it.
What's up, Swap Boys? I found this creature while exploring the woods behind my house, and immediately thought of y'all having fun with it. So I caught him. Just loop his arms around your neck and the legs around your body. Then shove your hand up inside, maybe a sloth off. This sloth will love you as long as you love... period. It's a lifetime partner. Have fun, and keep it together. Ajax. And there's a heart.
Oh, wow. That's the universal sign when you say you love someone in a letter if you don't have time to write I love you. Everyone knows that, and that's when I send emojis to people after a few dates. I send the heart. And I say, yeah, you read it right. I love you.
Do you want to have the honors, Zach?
I think I recognize this, actually. The legs. Let me just let the legs come out. Wow.
Whatever it is, it ain't human.
Stretch those legs out.
So much to look at and touch.
Looks like these are some arms.
What?
I think this is my buddy.
No.
It is.
Could it be?
Bring him up to the camera. And here is his head. There he is. It's Davis. Hi, Davis.
I haven't seen Davis in years.
Wow. Wow. Davis is for those that don't know, Davis was my comic partner. I did a show before Swap Shop, before I even worked at Adult Swim. And it was a show in Missouri, and I think we have a little intro that clip, one of our tests that I think we downloaded. We can go ahead and throw that intro together.
Yeah. How so cool that we had that clip ready to go before
Right.
this.
I had no idea they're going to mail it. That was the intro to my show. It was
God, I haven't seen that intro
a
in a
comic
while.
talk show. Would run around the city at nighttime. We would talk. But actually, before we begin I'm getting carried away. Before we go any further, I think we should welcome everyone to the William Street Swap Shop. If you're a new viewer, thank you for tuning in. My name is Zach.
My name is Matt.
And it's a deal.
And it's a deal.
We used to say it's a Davis.
Right.
Zach and Davis.
I remember I was so jealous of you guys' comedic partnership. I said, I'm going to work with that guy one day.
Well, that was how I got the job
Get
here.
Davis out of the picture.
I wrote on they said I needed 3 years experience before I worked here, and I only had 1 year in college. I came right out of college, and I said, well, actually, my lack of experience makes up. I did a show called Zach and Davis. And there he is.
Do you want
It's great to see him again.
You want to roll through one of your old bits with Davis that you used to do?
Sure. Let me
Just tight on Zach and Davis. Let's roll the open to the show again. Can we do that?
Look at him, he puts his arms, and then you can wrap his legs around you. So he hugs you and never wants to let go.
Great to be back on your shoulders, Zach.
So much fun being back.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming back. I know you made a long, arduous journey, and we're going to be going out together and interviewing some folks, right?
I told you I'd find you. I told you I'd find you again.
Well, you found me. Thanks for coming back into my life. I really needed you at this moment. I've been sad lately.
Yeah, you keeping yourself together, Zach? You still, shaving all the time?
Yeah, I love to shave. Yeah, that was the joke we had, Zach and Davis. I'm always shaving, and you're always shedding.
I said, when are you gonna shave that?
Look how much you're shedding on my shirt, Davis.
Yeah, it's not been a good couple years for me. Been, sort of doing some physical therapy for some of the problems I've had with my joints. It's not fun. Not a good time, and I've been missing you.
Well, you're back now, and I'm a single man now. You're a single man. We can go out on the town together.
Yeah, sounds fucking great, man. Can I get one of the snuggles you used to give me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, give it up for the... Yeah, yeah, I miss that. I miss that so much. Come here. I want to tell you something. I don't know what happened when you took off. I don't want to know. No one ever has to know the truth. I'm willing to put it behind me, bro. I'm going to put it behind me forever, okay? You do the same, I suggest highly. And don't ever run away again. Ever. But enough about all that.
Darn, Davis. You got me embarrassed. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago when I did Zach and Davis. It's great to have him.
That was a
back in the
great
studio
run.
clinging to
We
me.
had like 6 seasons on UPN. It was one of the best shows they ever had. We were right after...
You're a good boy, Davis. It's great to have you back.
Freaking lead-in of Deep Space Nine. Could it get any better than that? That was badass time when Deep Space Nine was peaking in its ratings.
And you always loved to dance. It was a fun kids
You still
show.
got
We
the
did a fun,
cat.
friendly
You
show.
still got the Cadillac.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Cleaned it out. It's all shiny now. I just give it a car wash.
Remember the times we spent back there? Yosemite. Remember that trip?
Oh, absolutely. We tried to get the company to expense our steaks at Ted's Montana Grill.
Yeah. Funny story about that. I ended up washing dishes there for about 4 years when I was trying to find you. You know what it's like being a dishwasher there?
Well, you're back now.
It's not fun.
I'm hosting a show now. I'm really successful. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
That show.
We have callers. People can call in. They call in at 413-961-4263. They can email us. It would be great to Have you called? You could talk to people, Davis.
Yeah.
Look, we have a caller.
Come on here. Here's the deal. Call, and a lot of you don't know much about Zach's past. I'll tell you everything. Ask anything.
No, don't ask anything. Some of it is stuff we shouldn't talk about, Davis.
Hey, what's Zach's middle name?
It's Preston.
Why did Zach's parents pick the middle name Preston?
It was his grandfather's name. His grandfather ran the railroads in the early days of Norfolk Southern, and it's Preston Norfolk. And
What was Preston Norfolk's middle name?
Preston.
Yeah, Preston Norfolk, my great grandfather.
That's pretty rad.
Davis, keep it together, man. This is embarrassing. I bring my friends around. I want them to be. It's a calm show. I don't want to have you getting sick and embarrassing me.
Hey, caller, ask Zach about how I contracted my walking pneumonia. He knows.
Hey, Zach, how did David contract walking pneumonia?
Tell him
I'm
about
gonna just
leaving
be honest. Davis, I'll tell the truth. I was busy one day and I left Davis. It was a cold night and I left Davis on top of the roof of my Cadillac. I forgot to bring him inside.
That's highly irresponsible.
But you have a lot of fur. Look how much fur you have, Davis.
I got a mean cough.
Davis.
Is Davis going to Dragon Con?
Davis, are you going to Dragon Con?
Yeah, I was there last night. There were some Chewbacca cosplayers. We had a three-way. What? No, I shouldn't say that.
Oh. Davis is. Sometimes I'll always say in the show we did Zach and Davis together, I'd say, Davis, you're a dirty puppet. But I'd say, I'm not a puppet.
Speak for yourself, moron!
Yeah.
That was one of my sound trademarks.
And
There was speak for yourself, moron. Have you shaved that yet? And yeah, I thought you were making the toast.
and then the other one, he did Who Burnt the Toast?
Yeah, and that was always you, wasn't it?
I've never been good with a toaster, Davis. I always leave it in for too long. I like my toast just a little bit extra toasty.
Are you guys good? Over here, you need my help? Or
Matt, yeah, I think maybe we should.
Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom at the moment.
Hey, guys.
It's okay. Hey, what's going on, caller?
I'm sitting here in my shop. I'm putting together my Dragon Con cosplay.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna go as a guy. I'm gonna go as a guy with leprosy.
Cool.
How about that?
It's biblical.
Yeah, I got a prostitute, and I told her to keep the tip.
Oh, okay. Sure. My kind of joke.
Yeah, Davis loves
It's not a
jokes.
joke.
When we did our show together, Davis was a big joker.
One time I froze Zach's, well, he wore women's underwear back then. I froze it.
Like, with an upside-down can of computer duster.
You know, there's a few things. You guys think you know Zach real well, don't you? There's a few things I can tell you about the 90s at UPN when Zach was doing a little toot-toot in the back of the green room every weekend. You ever notice how he's so straight-laced now? Yeah, guess what? Wasn't always like that. Wasn't like that at all when
Davis. Shh.
I'm starting to think you guys have an unhealthy relationship.
I'm glad to see Davis back. It's great to have old friends back in the studio. And for Davis, you can look at how successful I am now and how much better I've become since we did that show.
Just watch the open to the show and look at Zach's eyes and tell me he wasn't 3 sheets the entire time. Roll it. Roll the open. Look at his eyes in it. Look at him.
Davis, chill out.
I think David was trying to bring you down.
Davis,
I'm glad that you've, recovered and everything's cool.
I was sober and clean then, Davis, and I think you've had enough to talk about for today, and we're going to put you away.
Okay, well, it's been real, man.
Sorry, Davis.
See you next time. It's nice meeting you, Matt. You seem like a really talented guy.
Oh, thanks, Davis.
This was a signature move we would always do at the end of our show. I'll just do it for the fans. Davis would say, and that's it for the show? Or I would say, that's it for the show. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Zach.
And I'm Davis.
And then he'd say, undo his hand, and sayonara.
Up high and put it there.
And
See
then
you
he
Monday.
would cut to the wide shot, and he would just go, whoosh, and he'd just disappear. Problem with Davis, though, is he leaves his hair. If you get a shot of my shirt, his hair is everywhere. That was the joke. He'd always say, I'm shedding and you're shredding.
Because you were on the skateboard on the show.
Right. Or he'd say, I'm shaving. Here,
Let's
we'll just leave him down there.
Keep Davis on the floor, and we'll just cut to him when things get bad today, or like when we don't have any more good ideas.
Sorry that the show,
Cut
Matt.
to
I
Davis.
didn't mean for our show to get hijacked by Davis. He has a habit of doing that.
Yeah, it's all right. I kind of like a little different energy. Funny guy, though.
That's big reason why I'm in the business today.
I thought you said he'd never find you. You'd hidden.
I thought that, and then I think this note from Ajax saying he found it in the woods. I think Ajax found a way to track me down. I think we've been getting more successful. People have been seeing our headshots, and they know.
Caught Davis's cough.
That was a problem with Davis. He was very contagious. Any kind of disease he would have, he was always close to me breathing.
I got a mean cough.
But it was a fun time. If you're just now tuning in, this is the William Street Swap Shop, not Zach and Davis. And we don't like to play as much jokes as Davis does. We're a bit more serious. We swap items. And you can send us your items at williams.swap@gmail.com.
Yeah, we got a lot of exciting things going on. We got some potential swaps people want to make this week.
That's right.
Yeah, we went through some of this stuff yesterday. We hadn't talked about that cat doll yet. Should we get into that?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Well, it's from XXXJ69. And it's got a not full stuffing, but, enough to get you by.
Right. It's got a little dress on. There's two items next to it that look like dolls that have been marked out. Those are not for swap. What's circled in blue, the cat doll, is for swap. It's not. A lot of people have problems with dolls and say, oh, they're a little scary, they're a little creepy. But I think if you get the right doll, you have a little new friend in your life. And look at this one.
It's got some satin on it. It's fabric.
I would love to wake up in the morning with this watching me across the room.
Sometimes on the weekend, when you don't have the normal routine of work or school, and you find yourself all alone, you say, well how am I going to feel less lonely? Can't call anybody. I don't have any numbers memorized anymore. You reach over, you grab your cat doll, dress it, and put the dress right back on.
Here's a.
It's not hard, not complicated.
This is an actual pretty interesting story from my past that I don't mind sharing about dolls. My grandmother had a bed, an extra bedroom, and on the bed were all stuffed bears dolls. And one night I was like, oh, can I stay the night? There's nowhere else to sleep. Can I sleep in the bed with the bears on it? And she said no. That's where the bears sleep.
Grand.
So if you get a cat doll, maybe you can start a cat doll collection. You could have kids, they'll have grandkids someday, and you can say that was the original cat doll that started on that bed, and no, you cannot sleep on it. Those are for my cats. I'm allergic to real cats. But I have stuffed cats.
give us a call, 413-961-4263. We made a post to the Dragon Con Reddit
That's right.
to see if any Predator cosplayers would want to come in and talk to Zach.
In case you forgot, yesterday's show, I wore a
No
Predator
responses
mask.
yet.
Not
Yeah.
yet, not that I'm aware of. And it's being seen. I saw people were looking at it.
He really does shed on.
That's right. I always shedding, Davis. There's the Reddit post.
Is that thing really? Is it
I
up?
think so.
Is it
Should
showable?
be. Maybe.
We wanted some, hopefully get somebody on here before the show started, but unless
Right.
they're out in the lobby, I don't think it's going to happen for today's show.
But I think I'm still going to try and head down to the con in my Predator cosplay. It's one of my favorite things to do and get intimate. That's what I've established as the con. It's a 4-day week. It's a great time to meet people. And I don't mean intimate, if you were thinking in Davis's, the gutter, your mind is in the gutter, you're probably thinking about like physical stuff. I'm thinking about just intimacy of conversation. Great way to find like minds, think alike. Find a predator.
If you guys are going to Dragon Con, and you'll be, I think we can widen the net to either a Predator or an Alien. Sigourney Weaver Alien series,
Right.
Alien. Give Zach a ring, 413-961-4263.
That's right,
And
don't be
figure out a
shy.
time to, maybe you guys can go grab a craft beer or
Right.
some sort of
One of my favorite burger
farm-to-table
joints.
meal.
Downtown by the CNN Center in Atlanta, we can walk to Googie Burger. It's a great spot. It sits right on Centennial Park.
I've never been there.
It was one of the first place I ever ate when I came here. It's a great burger. They have some good fries. You can get a milkshake. We can wear our Predator or Alien masks and watch the fountains at Centennial Park. Come on down with me. Don't be shy. You won't even have to worry about getting lost or not finding me because I'll be the one in the Predator mask.
There's a little. Can we pull up Centennial Park on the Google Maps, please, computer? There's a grove of trees.
There's Googie Burger.
Yeah. Zoom in. There's just this little patch of trees in the northeast corner there. It's where Zach does his journaling in his Predator costume.
Not too far from the North Pavilion and right across from the
Yeah.
Quilt of Nations.
You can't even find me.
Can we get tighter on that, computer? Yeah. In the winter, the leaves come off. But, you'll find him there. Approach him slowly. Make some clapping noises so he knows you're coming. And, you guys will be able to talk about whatever you want.
That's right. Not far from the world of Cokes if you want to go try and see how a Coca-Cola tastes in Brazil. We can do that. I'll pay for your ticket.
I wonder what a Coca-Cola in Brazil tastes like when you're dressed up as Predator, too.
If they let me in tonight at the World of Coke, in the past they haven't let me in my Predator costume, but if they let me in tonight, I'll let you know. And the aquarium is right across the street from there.
There
There it is. Grab a Coke, and there's the aquarium, the other building with the big G on it. I like to go there and look at the beluga whales. I think sometimes the Predator mask scares them.
It's all right. Can we go back up to the aerial map, please, for a sec? Zoom above the park. And if you can just go a little further away to the train tracks. A little south, computer, to the train track area. Just a little further south. I believe the tracks... There we go. You get tight in that little place where the two tracks split. That... Yeah, zoom on in.
That's where you hang out,
That's
Matt?
where I used to put my sleeping bag, yeah. When I would, just when things weren't going so great at home.
You didn't have trouble if you did try to sleep with the train, the noise?
Well, you're protected on both sides, so you can have some peace in that spot. Thanks, computer. We can come back to the show
Yeah.
now.
Well, that's a great little insight into a life of downtown Atlanta. It's hip, it's happening. Great place to come and spend your summer or fall. Come on down to Atlanta.
Every day is an opening day. That's our
right.
actual City of Atlanta tagline for a while.
That's right.
guys want any other tourist information about Atlanta, give us a ring. 413-961-4263.
Or if you have a...
We might even bring Davis back out to tell you more secrets about Zach.
And if you have a city that you want to promote that you feel isn't being promoted well enough, give us a call. 413-961-4263. Give us some fun facts about your city, and we'll do our best to make that city pretty and get people to come and start touring there. Maybe you'll get the Super Bowl there next year.
Oh, that is grand.
Jaguar.
Zach, should we talk about these potential
Let's
swaps?
just jump
we got?
right into those potential swaps. A lot of people say these guys just goof off. They had Davis, Zach and Davis. That's an old show. That was canceled. And
Yeah.
I agree it was canceled. I didn't want to bring it back, but he arrived and I thought we should show it. But we do swap items, and we have a few people that are swapping items right now that are potentially swapping. And if they agree to make a deal, it will be a great deal.
Yeah. And then Zach and Davis, we're not joking around. Wikipedia, UPN top-rated shows of all time.
That's right.
It's in there.
Big hit.
So, yeah, we got a couple offers here. Let's go ahead and roll the first potential swap. So we have Nick Dez's monkey statue, fan favorite from maybe a couple months ago, actually.
That's right.
And we've had an offer for that from Almighty Pig. He's got a pewter bucket. What's pewter? Google it and find out.
It's spelled P-E-W-T-E-R.
I believe it's silver. It's a silver mixed with dirt or something like that.
How about that?
Buckets are great. You can do a lot of things with buckets. One great thing that a lot of people do, I don't. If I drink a couple beers out of the bucket, I'm gonna be too drunk. But a lot of people love to put beers in buckets, and then you get a bucket of beer. That's what they say. They don't even put the of. They just do bucket o beer. That's pretty great.
I'm like, I call it an 18 of the roll.
That's right.
Rocks. 18 of rocks, and I say, can I get 18 rolling rocks in the bucket? No.
All right, sir, we can only fit about 6, 7 maybe. Make it work.
They say, are you gonna? Will people be joining you? And then I get mad. No, what's that supposed to mean? I can't order 18 rolling rocks.
And that's just one of the many things you can do with the bucket. You can also use that bucket to store water your plants. Cats love to hide in buckets, so if you have a cat, Nick does, maybe your cat would love to sit in this bucket. Pretends it's like a little throne.
Guess what else you can do with a bucket? You ever heard of cow's milk? What do you catch it in? Pewter bucket.
That's right.
Call from.
Hello, welcome to the Williams
Come on
Street
into
Swap
the Williams Swap Shop.
Shop. Come on in.
You're live with.
Don't forget
Matt
to
and
close the door behind you. There
Thank
you
you.
go. Thank you.
Kenny, Grandpa.
There he is.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you know, just getting ready for the long holiday weekend.
That's right.
Got my craft beers lined up. Sorry, guys.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
What's your favorite beer to drink after reminiscing about a hike you just completed that you saw no mountain lions on? It was a successful hike.
I would have to go with some type of Belgian beer.
Okay. And if you did see a mountain lion, is it a different beer? Well, that was a close call. We almost lost it. Got eaten today.
I'll have to down a high ABV percentage beer after I see a mountain lion.
Jaguar.
Cool.
The swap-based economy is coming.
It is. I think it's here. We just don't know it.
We're living.
Yeah. So what are you guys getting into this weekend? I know that you had talked with Davis about that, and I'm not sure if we got to what Matt's plans were.
My plans?
Yeah.
I got a mag light. I got some fresh D-cell batteries for it. I'm gonna get myself into a little. I'm gonna roll myself into a ball, get a thick canvas duffel bag, get inside of it, and get a zip it up. Turn the
Are
flashlight
you gonna
on.
have someone check bag you at the ATL airport?
I'm gonna get on the carousel. Just let me do loops inside the duffel bag. Forget about the pressures of the swap shop, and probably text some of my relatives.
Oh, that's grand.
Nice sound quality on
That
that
is.
one. That's from in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be a FLAC file.
But I'll probably go
quality.
down. I'm going to check out the Dragon Con parade. It's a heck of a parade.
That's right.
There's hundreds of stormtroopers that come down, and I'll spend the afternoon down there.
Are there floats? Do they have like a Rose Bowl type style parade or
Yeah, it's magnificent.
blown up mascot?
All your favorite
Nice.
characters from all your favorite films, you'll see them down there. You don't have to go to the movies for the
Yeah.
rest of the year. Hey, I want to go see the new Iron Man 4. We already saw Iron Man and all of the Iron Man minions.
And they do this cool thing where they get all the different hundreds of people who've dressed up as Mac and me, the kid in the Alien movie, and they go down Peachtree Street together.
That's right.
Totes mental.
Can we pull up Mac and me key art?
Tradition.
Please? It's amazing. They get like from all over the Earth the different Mac cosplayers from Mac and me.
That's right.
And there's probably a caravan of wheelchairs, right?
Right. And the kid, I forgot. Yeah, the kid's in a wheelchair, so it's all of them.
That's always a good clip that Paul Rudd plays on.
Oh right, yeah.
Whenever he
Is that from Mac? Yeah,
debuting a trailer. Yeah, I think it's from Mac and Me. Yeah, they go down the hill and the alien, the kid in the wheelchair goes down the hill off the cliff into a lake, and then the alien, he blows it. He could have saved the kid.
There it is. The Mac and Me. It's all the Mac and Me aliens.
Look, they just got back from the world of Coke.
Yeah, that must have been from Dragon Con parade.
I had an extraterrestrial experience.
I don't like to drink my Coke through a straw, but I understand why other people do.
That's right. What are you? What element would you be?
What element?
Of the three.
There's so many. There are so many elements. Periodic table is pretty expansive.
Yeah.
I would say AU.
Okay.
Gold.
AU.
Is that gold?
That's that's gold.
That's the only element I know. Lead element. I don't know. I just know I would be an element that would shine bright. That's all I got. I'm not a chemist, Matt.
What part of what part of
beer.
country are you in? You're in a craft beer.
I'm in
mecca? DC.
I wouldn't say this. Yeah, I'm in DC.
Okay.
It's not a mecca for beer, but there are nice breweries here. You visit?
That's great. You can also go along the East Coast and do the East Coast Brewery Tour. Check out the East Coast. This is I forgot just a quick promotion. Always trying to get extra revenue on the show. Check out the East Coast breweries. You can do the tour. You can rent a car. It's a cheap way. There's little hostels and mom and pop stops you can stay at, bed and breakfasts. Check out all the breweries along the East Coast and stop in DC. It's the East Coast Brewery Tour. If you like beer, you're gonna love it. If you don't, they have lots of snacks.
I'm not a big fan of this guy, honestly.
That's just if the East Coast breweries are watching.
Yeah.
They can pay, and we'll cut that out of the show and drop it right in. And people are still watching the show. I'm sorry to our chat. I hope you didn't turn off the browser. I hope you did not mute the show because we're not.
When you did that, they opened in a second tab. They started looking at their social media page while listening.
Right.
But one more slip up, and they're just going to close our tab completely.
Well, how could we bring you back to our tab? Do you want to do
maybe with another potential swap?
Let's take another look at another potential swap. Would you like to look at another potential swap craft beer?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Too Many Cooks says DC metro area is okay.
There you go.
It is. The traffic sucks though.
So this is, if you're looking at the bottom of this, this is a very, 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 very old item. One of the first items that came through the William Street swap shop back in December.
Yeah.
2015.
Often potential swapped for, but never successful swapped for.
That's right.
The Loomis anime lighter.
It's from your one of the top biggest anime grossing films of all time, Akira.
Also a car manufacturer.
Right.
And we got the whale is a brass whale from the Almighty Pig.
Great whale. Something to put on your desk. You can say when people come in, a great conversation starter. Hey, I see you got Moby Dick there. And you go, what? Oh, yeah. I like whales.
Absolutely massive.
Brass is hot right now.
That's
as
right.
a finish. You go into high-end houses, brass fixtures are big again.
That's right. Do we still have our caller with us?
Yeah.
What do you think about brass?
Craft beer guy. Brass kind of reminds me of the trumpet I played in middle school. I was part of the brass line, trying to vie for that first seat. I would say brass has, in the music circles. But yeah, I wouldn't mind melting down my trumpet for this Moby Dick paperweight.
Ooh.
Is the band a happy memory for you, or was it sad?
Well, I started out good, then I got braces, and then playing the trumpet with braces, not so good. Cheese graters.
Oh, no.
But I still was able to get out the C note, the D note, and the E note.
Well, what I'm always told, and I know this is true, it's a fact, if members of the opposite sex, they love a person, if you're trying to attract one, they love a person who's good in a band.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you were in the band, and I hope that after you got braces and you left the band, I hope you still had, you attracted significant others.
P. Chunky Boy says, I'm so close to closing this tab. Can we do a don't close the tab?
Yeah.
Real close up, maybe?
Don't close the tab.
Yeah, you say it, craft beer guy, and then we'll say it.
Yeah.
On 3.
Don't close the tab. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I need to wait for the
I'll
count.
do a little heartfelt thing first. Can I go? Can I get in
Yep.
on this?
All you.
I know you're thinking about closing the tab. Don't close the tab. Here's what's happened. We started out strong with the Davis thing. I don't know what happened. Things got a little slower. We're going to get it back up. We got some other cool stuff planned.
That's
Do
right.
not close the tab.
A lot of great things. This is a rundown.
I know you got Command W. You're just about to do a 2-keystroke shortcut. Don't do it. Keep the tab open.
Please.
You're going to find out why in about 10 minutes.
That's right. You only have 10 minutes left of the show. What else could be so important? You know what? It's fun to not check your social media sometimes and then let it build up so then when you check it again, you get more notifications.
Keep the tab open. Don't close the tab.
Here's a notification. We got a lot of great stuff coming up.
And guess what else? Oh man, we didn't even think about this. See this number of fingers? That's how far away we are from our 1,000th Facebook fan. We need you guys to make that happen before the show's over. Get out there, share the page, tell everybody what we do, spread the word. We're 5 away from the 1,000 banger. And when that happens, we got a real special surprise
That's right.
lined up.
You're not going to want to close the tab when that happens because we're going to make streaming history. I've done a lot of great stuff. Let me tell you this. I've done a lot of great stuff with my life and on other shows like Zach and Davis, and I've pitched projects like Seal the Deal. I have other shows I'm working on, but this is the one I put my most effort into, and it shows. And you'll find out in about 5 more Facebook likes. 5 more.
You get 5 more Facebook fans.
5.
You get 1,000. You know what Facebook sends you when you get 1,000 fans? Well,
Keys.
we're down to 4. Update, we're down to 4.
4 likes left.
4 likes on our Facebook
They
Live.
give you something special. Big. It's like keys to the Mark Zuckerberg's house, from what I've heard. Come on in. I'll be asleep, but you come on in.
Just
Big enough.
1,000 fans, you get a key to Zuckerberg's basement, to his where he preserves his vegetables and keeps his wine.
That's right. And don't.
10,000 fans, key to the guest house.
Wow. But don't just like us and then next week unlike us. Keep the likes. don't close the tab.
How many likes for the pull access key at the mansion?
That's like 50,000 likes,
Right.
I think. You got to be like.
Once you're at 75,000 likes, yeah, he'll actually actually ask you to watch his pets while he's out of town.
Update. We're down to 2. We just need 2 likes
left.
We're almost there.
VHS number 1 says Zach needs a lint brush or a piece of tape to get Davis off him. You know, that's the funny thing about Davis is even when he's gone, wherever he's at, little pieces of him are still behind, little memories.
I'm hearing on the chat that we've done it. I got to check Facebook now.
Really?
Yeah.
What was
$1,000.
keeping everybody from logging on and liking us from the past? We post a lot of funny videos. We're always sharing great, interesting things. Sometimes I post photos that you don't see anywhere else. Exclusive content on our Facebook social media profile. We did it.
What?
We did it.
Yeah.
Can we zoom in on that computer? Is that confirmed?
Woo!
We have a 50% response rate, 4 days response time. That's some of the best response time on Facebook.
Let's zoom in on that. Can we
How's
get
the
over there?
The
Post
SEO
reach is
meter?
down by 6,000.
1,002 likes. We did it, man.
Wow.
Totally awesome.
Wow. I didn't think it would happen so quick. I don't know what to do.
We should have. I know we didn't really plan a payoff for that.
Absolutely massive.
Absolutely massive, and then dubstep music.
I was just gonna say dubstep. Dubstep, hug step.
1,002 likes.
Can we keep it going so the hug will last longer?
House mental. House mental.
We need to get that post engagement up.
House mental. House mental.
The SEO is going.
1,000 likes.
We did it. And you know what I did for
Fill the
1,000
screen
likes?
with it.
Thousand likes.
You know what time it is. Roll the intro. The Zach one. The real one. There you go.
Hi, Davis.
Davis couldn't be more pumped.
School sack, baby. Hey, you in detention. Homework sucks.
Homework sucks. Homework, Grandpa.
Stuff in the frog. Hey, cool frog wallet, frog wallet, frog wallet, cool frog wallet, Zach.
Bad boy.
It's up. Detention again? Stuff in the frog.
1,002 Facebook likes. You get totally Zach.
You get totally Zach in it.
And
thanks for your call, Craft Beer Guy.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy your week.
Keep on keeping.
Thank
I think
you.
the stock prices are on the up and up.
That's right.
You guys did
1,002 likes.
Congrats. It's a great time to buy. It is. It is a great time to buy.
We'll talk to you soon. We're going to open up the lines for some totally Zach in it advice.
That's right.
Anybody's got
If you need
questions?
any troubles in your life right now, call me. And here we go. I don't even have to sell myself. You know I'm a cool person, and you know I can help you out with whatever trouble you're having. Welcome to the Lone Street Swap Shop. Come on in.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
I haven't heard you in a
Hey,
while.
I'm back again for another one.
Huh?
Hi.
Is this Nikki?
Nick.
This is Nicky Poo. How you guys doing?
People were asking about where you'd been, man.
That's right. What's going on, Nicholas?
My mommy took my phone away, as you guys know. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
I was being a bad boy.
You got to get the prepaid minutes. Next time, get the $50 card to spring for it. You're going to get more minutes.
Metro PCS that. SHIT.
Well, I asked you guys to get me one because you know that mom wouldn't let me go outside. I was like, hey, can you guys get me one of those cards? And you guys said, no. And I was like, okay, I love you so much.
Right.
You remember?
I do remember that. But now, hey, look at me, Nick. I'm a lot more cooler. So now, just by association, you're in the cool crowd now.
Hey, can you guys like my page on your page so that way I like your page on my page?
Yeah, man. Just send us a PM us and we'll get that going, dude.
Hey, Nick.
Right away.
You know what you want for the holidays this year? A bike.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get one.
I want a Sega Genesis.
A bike and a Sega. Done. We'll make it happen. I need a new bike.
Yeah, I love
you
you
need
guys.
a new bike. We'll be biking together. What
I
else?
like to be biking with you. I remember that time when we used to go biking and we were on those trails. You remember that?
I do. I have my frog wallet blowing in the breeze. Hey, worried about sitting on the bus by yourself? Just pretend I'm sitting right next to you. Like a Pokemon Go. Put me in your frog wallet and take me with you on the bus.
Okay, thank you. I love you so much.
Thank you.
We miss you. We love you.
We love
Kiss
you very
Mom
much.
for us.
I love you too. I'll call you next time when you have more time.
Thank you so much, Nick.
Should we, in the spirit of Dragon Con, we got our first ever Totally Zachin' It cosplayer.
That's right.
And we went ahead and made a little Totally Zachin' It intro for him.
That's right.
What was his name? I forgot.
Ryan, I think.
Ryan.
I'm going to just say it's Ryan, I think.
Can we go ahead and show...
It's like I'm on Mr. Robot now. If you tilt it back up, the framing. There it is.
No, I'm on Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, actually, I gotta talk this way. I don't know, man, if I can do this anymore like this.
Well, you just got to keep hacking.
Should I keep hacking it? Should I keep
just
hacking
keep
it?
hacking.
Okay.
Just keep hacking. That's all I got to say. Keep on hacking.
I'm here for you.
Let's roll the cosplay Totally Zachin' It.
School's back, baby. Hey, you in detention? Homework sucks. Cool it, Grandpa. Stuffing the frog. Hey, cool frog wallet. Cool frog wallet, Zach.
Bad boy.
Detention again? Stuffing the frog.
All it takes is
That's
one
right.
email.
That's right.
And amazing things happen.
You want to be totally Zachin' It? Just give us an email.
What are you guys wearing?
Just shirts and stuff.
That's right.
What are you guys wearing, like, under the table? What are you guys wearing?
It's a surprise.
What you got on under that table?
We should get Davis on. We're out of time.
We have to end the show today.
It's Friday.
It's been a really lovely
He's been a big
time
part
with
of
everyone.
today's
Thank
show.
you so much, Nick, for calling in. I hope you have a great afternoon. Tell everyone in the family
Yeah,
we love them very
I
much.
love you. Love you so much.
Love you too.
We'll talk
Bye-bye.
to you soon. Well, I don't know how this whole show just went away like that.
That's
It was
right.
so much.
Time flies when you're having fun. That was one of our quotes on Zach and Davis.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll let Davis take us out, I think, probably.
All right. Well, that we'll do the ending like we used to do on Zach and Davis. Yeah. And that's it for our show. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. We had a great time with you, and we look forward to seeing you back in again. And you know what we always say?
Do you smell? We say it together, remember?
Yeah.
Don't forget. Do you smell what I'm smelling?
It's a deal.
It's a deal.